but we're going to do that whilst we fly. Yeah, I feel that going from the Vale West Nebula to the Crescent Nebula is going to hopefully put me on a line that's more away from discovered space. Twinkle twinkle little star. Hey buddy, how you doing? Bit of a late start tonight because I was gaming with my friends. We played some Fall Guys. My buddy won 2 crowns, I won 1. Good shit. Let's make sure I've got my galaxy map settings right before we... Yeah. Let's go. Okay, I've got grind. I played Dead Space. No. You got to bear in mind that I love Elite Dangerous the way I do because it's a hardcore space sim, I guess you could say. Like it's a full sim rather than... I like No Man's Sky as well. It's less sim, more exploration, but I don't know. Dead Space, I'm trying to think. That is... Yeah, let's just head out over then. Twinkle. I mean, I know the nursery rhyme. I know it was written by Mozart. But yeah, no. Dead Space. Few more jumps the other side of this nebula and we should theoretically start finding some undiscovered systems. I would, within 10 jumps, be another 500 later. Yeah, I reckon maybe 10, 20 jumps tops before I get an undiscovered system, I would say, where we are now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could easily see that being done in a creepy way. Like Arden in Final Fantasy 15 manages to ruin the Chocobo song by humming it in a really creepy manner. That was some dark shit, man. I'm like, come on, you can't do that to the Chocobo song. See that chuckle at the end of it. gill turtle. Is that in the gill cave you were talking about?
Frameshift drive charging. Scooping complete.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 29. Okay, this isn't a fully explored system. Got it. Let's head out a bit and fully explore it. Mini super bus, okay. Keep an eye out for that. Someone has been here and discovered some of the things, but not all of the things. Wow, that's got a lot of rocks around it. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, AB1, A and B, okay. Well, there's nothing good here, but there is stuff that was missed. That little squeak that sometimes makes. So to look at a more complete picture of the system. Yeah. So I think he missed a couple of the. He missed those two. He got that, but missed all of these. Got that, but missed that. Missed that, that, and that. Missed all of this. Cool, but nothing really worth scanning. There's a handful of things that'll get my name on them once we get back to the level. really looking for unexplored systems, and heading out a bit further is going to be the way to go.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, the nebula we're heading towards at the moment is not going to be at all visible because we're so far from it. Yeah. A couple of thousand light years. Wow. Yeah. I forget I can jump nearly, well, I can jump around 50 light years at a time, so 1,000 light year jump is 20 jumps, you know, it's 25 minutes, it's no biggie. Two, three, four, five. That's definitely more than five. How many did it say? 11. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a bit further away from the star. Again, we're going to get some first discoveries on here. Nothing major, but this looks like someone flew through but didn't actually scan. Maybe.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping complete.
5, 9, 10, 16, 17. Okay, so there's nothing around the secondary star, got it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hot, hot, hot.
4, 3, 2.
The reason I'm checking this planet out is because it seems to be rotating very quickly. Like, I feel like I could get close and maybe see it rotating, kind of thing. Which is not normally the sort of thing that you would see, if that makes sense. I'm gonna find out. But you do have some freakish planets that behave weirdly. This one kind of looked like it could be one. So we are going to do a scan as well because it does have geological activity. She's bumpy. It's got a massive mountain there. Okay, we're going to do the full Monty on that.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. It's a high G planet, so I'd have to be careful. They're the other side of the planet, aren't they? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, hang on, there's some. Mix things up a bit. That terrain looks, I mean, Orbital flight engaged.
insane. This could be like the worst terrain you've ever seen. I don't know. I mean, are these like craters and mountains? It's hard to tell. It's very weirdly black and white. If that makes sense. Gotta be ready on the stick because it's a high G planet. That medium ship's not too bad. You wouldn't want to bring a Corvette here. Okay, the terrain's smoothing out a bit. Look at the size of that crater to the left and up ahead. Holy shit.
came into fucking... Fucking hell.
Christ.
We don't have repair limpets. We do have water field maintenance, but that's not helping me right now. Why are you offline? Oh, because I've got to activate them. Oh shit, that means that my AI pilot, or the AI, needs to land the ship. So for those shields to come back fully before we leave it. So we have geysers, but we also have a high key planet, so meh. They can be fun, because you can park over the top of it and then get launched up into the sky. But this is a high G planet, which means that yes, I would go up, but when I come down fucking hard. And we don't want that. Oh, I didn't bring one. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, shit. Things to check.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, took shit damage to my hull for no reason. Excellent.
Frame shift drive charging.
Egypt.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I was not expecting the gravity to have that. I mean, obviously I know how much of an effect it had, but I was expecting my vertical thrust to be able to do more to counter it. I was not expecting to hit the deck like that, and I probably should have let my field shields recharge before trying to land, even though I was only a couple of meters up. I was not expecting that to drop and rip apart my hull. So yeah, whoopsie.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. System scan complete.
They have been mapped. Ah. It didn't say it was mapped initially, I swear to God. Okay, it's the only reason I looked is because there is not showing as mapped.
Frameshift drive
Weird.
charging.
Moving on. I may deviate my flight path in a minute because I'm going again in a straight line from one nebula to another, albeit a distant nebula. But I don't know. I feel like aiming for nebula is just gonna increase the chances of finding discovered systems. Just feel like my high beams are on. And then immediately jumped into an undiscovered system, so, you know, it's that.
System scan
Never mind.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
But yeah, we're not looking for nebula at the moment, so I'm gonna get out a bit away from this star. I'm actually gonna change my route a little bit. We're still kind of heading, you know, people might stop by that nebula on, they may go around that way, so we're just gonna pick an arbitrary, oh, the bubble nebula is a gorgeous nebula. Been there before, it is stunning. I switched because that star that we initially went to had 3 stars, and well, we may not go all the way to the bubble. We'll get close enough to get a good view of it. But again, all those systems are all around this area are going to be explored. And there are people who just, you know, will spend their time just using their fleet carrier to go from nebula to nebula. Okay, how many jumps? 124. Like I say, we'll probably not go all the way there.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's more about trying to find unexplored systems, so, you know, I've started on a path from one nebula to another, then diverted. We'll find some explored systems, so we should fairly quickly start having no discovered systems for a while, and then as we get closer to the bubble nebula, we'll start seeing them again. Exclusion zone, please. Exclusion zone, please. Thank you.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive
Selfish one first discovers.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, someone's been here, but they haven't explored the system. Someone stopped by here and then moved on. Or... okay, actually no, having just a star like this would mean that someone has not mapped the system. So either whoever was here years ago under the old exploration, or they did this and didn't see anything worth scanning. They probably went, yeah, gas and ice, which is my normal, you know, but at the moment I'm just trying to get a bunch of stuff with my name on it. I'm going to map any undiscovered systems. I'll map it. Well, I'm not going to map these. If there was terraformables, we would, but there aren't. Always on the hunt for terraformables. And we bookmark any Earth-like worlds. We've got 2 already, which is not bad. Whoa.
System scan complete.
Pretty shit system, but, you know.
Frameshift drive
Hang on,
charging.
did that show them now as... no. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, system scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, they've missed something here. We do have a water world, okay. options on it. So we got all the stuff around here, but we didn't get the stuff around the other one, which should be... stuff around it. It's all icy bodies anyway. Whoa, a hell of a ring on it for a little planet. One, two, three, 6. Yeah, 4 is on this line. There it is.
System scan complete.
Okay. Hasn't been mapped and is a candidate for terraforming. And obviously he got that, and that, but missed these. Meh. Weird, but we will go map that. Just because it's terraformable and hasn't been mapped.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Wrong button combination.
Frameshift drive charging. complete. Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Discovered system.
system scan
Damn it.
complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Well, we've had 3 completely undiscovered systems so far, and 2 of them have just been a star. And one of them is a couple of gas giants with some icy bodies. I think good so far, but we're getting more and more undiscovered
Frameshift
systems
drive charging.
as we head out.
Four, three, two,
Two in a row.
fuel scooping.
25 bodies. 3 stars. Excuse me.
Scooping complete.
Okay, the fact that it found 6 and 7 tells me that they're like brown dwarf stars with some icy bodies around them. Yeah. What? Rocket body. The whoa is because it has a ring that's quite distant from it, if that makes sense. Which is pretty crazy. terraformable here. Yeah, and there's the 2 stars that it spotted. That's a pretty cool gas giant. Class 3. That's worth mapping, but another full system. Unexplored. It's 2 in a row, albeit the first one was just a star. System scan complete? No. Okay, and someone's been here and found the star, but again, haven't done an FSS. So either they've looked at the FSS and been like, nah, it's shit, and moved on, or they were here in the olden days of exploration and looked at the system map and was like, nah, that's not really worth looking at. Or someone was just in a hurry, which is a rarer third option. Icy bodies, rocky bodies, metal rich worlds, they've got potential to be terraformable, so high metal content worlds.
System scan complete.
Nearly all landable. Chances of any of these being terraformable are incredibly slim, but it can happen. But to be fair, even if they are terraformable, they're still low value compared to other terraformable bodies. Oh, ow. Undiscovered. Hope she doesn't say good girl. A and B, or B and C. Moth flying around near me, bugger off. Gas and ice again, but oh, there we are, there's my line. No. Oh, is it all around one of the other stars? Yeah, it's all around here. Okay. Jesus. obviously a gas giant in amongst all that.
System scan complete.
It's all a pretty long way away as well.
Drive charging.
Well, like Class G stars, our sun, Sol, is a Class G star, so you know, the fact that ours has an Earth-like,
4, 3, 2,
which means that it's a good heat to produce, have an Earth-like around it. Doesn't mean there will be one, but just means you tend to get better stuff around G-class stars, I think. Undiscovered.
fuel scoping.
19 bodies.
Fuel scoping complete.
Let's find out what we got. Once again, I like to get up to 5 times the speed of light, which gives me a 99 times out of 100, it gives me a good enough distance from the star that the star isn't blocking anything in the scanner. Very, very occasionally you'll have something just happens to be directly the opposite side of the star, so you can't scan it. Oh, that's a pretty one. It's all gas, rock and ice, there's nothing really great here, but you know, scan it all adds up to get that extra 25% for a first discovery. The thing is like the total, I mean, we'll have a look in a sec, better idea, but the value of most of the bodies in this system are like 3,000 or less, sometimes as low as a few hundred. There we go. So like the grand total of this system would probably be like, with all these icy bodies, probably 10 grand. That's if I mapped everything. Let's have a gas joint around the gas joint. No.
System scan complete.
Is that a gas giant? Is it a gas giant orbiting a gas giant? It is. Oh, they're orbiting each other, I guess. One, two. Okay, yeah, it is. It's orbiting a gas giant orbiting another gas giant. You don't really see that often, I would say. Orbiting around each other, yeah. Kind of circling around each other, but having a gas giant with another gas giant orbiting it, it's not something you see every day for sure. I mean, if you spent all, if you explored every day, then yeah, maybe you would see one every day, but I may well not see that again on this entire journey. I may see it in the next system, you never know. Okay, so we're getting fairly consistently undiscovered systems now. Now we need to do is find some nice stuff to, you know. Ooh, that one's a long way away. Let's hope all the good stuff, if there is any, is around the primary star. Don't get me wrong, if there's an Earth-like or a terraformable water world, we will be heading over to the other star, which will give me time to join. This one's still going, but I'll need another one in the not too distant future. The bathroom. Yeah, I've got stuff. It's all dross again. It's all just dross. Normally just letting it in and out, but occasionally something will catch my eye and I'll have a close look at it.
System scan complete.
That'll be my only chance, and yeah, that's way too close to the star. 5,500 Kelvin. Jesus.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not sure how long we'll be going tonight. Say quite a long gaming session with buddies earlier, so started quite a bit later than I normally would. It's just gone 3 AM. Do at least another hour. Yeah, we are deep into unexplored space. I'll tell you one thing. That group of stars over there on the left hand side of the screen, let's get a closer look at them. These, I'm willing to put money that every single one of those stars is explored. We are getting close enough that we can actually see individual stars in that cluster. It's, I've been there before, it's like a bunch of O-class stars all together. Rocky bodies, gas giants, and more gas giants down. The thing is, this is how it goes with your exploration, is say you explore 50 unique systems, like 50 systems that haven't been explored by anyone else. out of those 50 you can expect the majority, if I'm brutally honest,
System scan complete.
to be systems like this, where it's just gas and ice. That's all I call it. Gas giants and icy bodies, or rocky bodies in this case. And like that whole system, 5 maybe 10 grand for that system without mapping it. Not worth much at all. Get a bit more for being a first discovery, but I'm not going to be mapping those because there's just really no point. Let's see if I can find. How do we go about finding this? It might be bees. There's no way you're going to be able to do that route for me. Just not seeing anything. Alright, let's put them all back. What I'd be looking for is a cluster of the blue looking ones, just like a group of them all together, which I'm never going to be able to spot. Like it'd be a patch where there's a bunch of stars like this all clustered together, but they'd all be blue. And it could be, because I know they're big bright stars. Also they wouldn't be named like Pro-Dry or something, they'd have like HIP or LTT or HR or something like that. They'd have like a H or L designation, and my chances of me finding that group of stars are slim to none. But they're very bright.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I did.
Frameshift drive charging.
Distract myself and I'm just like, did I scan? Because obviously, you know, you start to scan in every system, so just because you can remember scanning a system doesn't mean you don't necessarily just scan this system. Can start to flow together after a while. It's a game that requires you to be on your toes most of the time. I mean, whilst I'm doing this exploration, I'm safe pretty much the whole time. My only danger is arriving in a system. That, as I arrive, that's where I'm in my most danger. Because that's when there could be, as I say, a secondary star just sat there. Posted a video the other day of going through one star to arrive at the primary star. Thing is, until you actually arrive, you're kind of unable to collide, which is good but you could feasibly arrive in an exclusion zone of a star, of a secondary star. That's when you're in trouble. That's when you need to start getting out of there as quick as possible. We have another lovely selection of gas and ice. Delightful. But as I was saying, yeah, most of the systems are going to be this kind of stuff. But every now and again, you hit pay dirt, you get a jackpot. My highest value system so far is about 12 million. That system didn't have any Earth-likes. It did have a water world, but it wasn't terraformable. But it did have 5 terraformable high metal content worlds. 5 of them. Which is pretty nuts. Because it wasn't like a massive system, like multiple stars. It was just a system like this. One primary star. Well, actually this might have more than one. But like a single star with some planets around it, you know. It just so happened that there were 5 planets in the Goldilocks zone, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so you're not on the line? Yeah, no, you're over here doing your own thing. Is that double? No. Somewhere there's just an icy body kicking about. Oh no, there you are.
System scan complete. Frame shift drive
That's
charged.
worth looking at. Moving on. Someone's been here.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
See. Okay, so just the weird information you can just take from looking at this right here. That has the potential to be terraformable, which I'd only find out by using the FSS. However, this was discovered by one person, and then the rest of the system was discovered by someone else. So what that tells me is this person, who's probably the same. Okay, that is weird. Okay, yeah, so this person came in under old exploration. These people came here sort of 2020 or earlier, and they discovered that planet and moved on. That's why they didn't get the star, because you actually used to have to actually select the star and scan it with your ship. And then this person, Hoxopho, came later and used an FSS to scan all of this. But he hasn't mapped anything, and he hasn't mapped that planet. So that would tell me that is not terraformable. So let's test this theory. See if I'm right. Just for the fuck of it. This guy right here.
System scan complete.
So I'm going to vote non-terraformable. Not terraformable.
Frameshift drive charging.
So the fact that like the high value target, or the highest value target if you like, was taken by one person, but that was the only thing they got, and then everything else was done by someone else, that's just the logical thought is that hold exploration for the main target, new exploration for the second, and if the high target was terraformable, that second guy would have mapped it. So I basically just did exactly what he just did, except he did it for me. And undiscovered system. Exclusion zone, please. Thank you. 21 bodies, 2 stars. Where's the second star? Okay. Not good, not terrible. And we have nothing of real note. Maybe there's terraforming possibilities. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, you've got a terraformable look about you. Potential. So what I want to do is I want to, on this trip, which we're probably going to be on this trip for, we're going to try and aim to get back to a civilized space for the weekend. What that means is, yeah, so we're trying to get an elite status on exploration. Now, I can't remember the values, but I want to say it's something like a total of 1 billion in exploration data.
System scan
It's
complete.
not done on amount of systems explored, distance travelled. It's entirely based on value. Okay, nothing terraformable. Nothing really worth mapping. And thus far, let me just double check that figure. I want to say it's about 1 billion and 1.1. Explorer, Elite Dangerous. Wait, really? So what am I? No. Pioneer. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, shit. We'll definitely hit elite at 100%.
Frameshift drive charging.
You need a total of 320 million. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Maybe it's trading. Let's have a look. Maybe trade is the billion ranks. Yeah, it's a billion in trade. And then the combat one will be the last one, because it's just the amount of kills you need. It's unreal. And the way it works is like, the lower my combat rating, if I kill elite ships, that will give me the biggest jump. But once I get to, like, what's it say there? If I get to the rank of deadly, then anything who's expert or below, I wouldn't just wouldn't get any XP from. It's a real grind. Getting to dangerous isn't too bad. Getting to deadly is rough. Getting from deadly to elite is takes time. Unfortunately, the best way to do it is to go kill aliens, but it's just not really my jam. It's not why I play this game.
Frameshift drive charging.
Water world, or are you just... No. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's like I say, over the years playing this game, and like I said, I'm on a reset save, so I can't really show the bookmarks because they got cleared when I wiped them. But I think I could safely say that out there in the galaxy there are at least 50 Earth-like worlds with my name on them. But the one thing I've never found is a ringed Earth-like world. They do exist, but I've never seen one, or never found one of my own. I found double water worlds. I haven't found double Earth-likes either. No, I haven't found double Earth-like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, yeah, okay, moving on.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
High metal content models. They haven't been mapped. Got some terraforming possibilities. Might be worth a map. Instead of a star, get a bit further away. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, quite a lot of these.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Nope. Sorry. Let's back the mic. My bad.
Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
It's at 11, didn't it? Okay, someone was here under old exploration. There's potential this could be a twin Earth-like world. Because that looked... There's a water world. And rocky ice world. Pair of water worlds. Oh, this is winding me up. And there's only one water world.
System scan complete.
So yeah, as opposed to this being a gain elite trip, which it will be. I mean, Jesus, I've probably already done enough. Don't think I'm gonna do more, to be fair. It's going to be a money-making trip, I guess. So we can, I don't know, buy an anaconda or something.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
it. She's a water world. I'm probably too close to the star. Probably. The star's going to be massive on my scanner when we get to it. We see the light of it coming on. Might get all the planets before we get there. And the last planet is not the other side of the sun. Look at that.
System scan complete.
Lucky. See, that's interesting. First mapped by whatever, redacted, but that is a water world, but it's not terraformable. That is a terraformable world. That is actually a higher value planet to map than that one. Especially if you don't have first discovery. I think slightly more, like it's like 1.9 versus 1.8 million or something. For a first discovery system scan mapping. Just trying to ascertain if that other planet was like, how the ring was orientated, kind of thing. Is it closer or further? If it was closer, I'd have taken a wider line around, or it would have slowed me down.
Surface scan complete.
Try and avoid the gravity well of this little planet beside me. Whoa. Forgot I was flying to a planet. The loop of shame. I thought I was just heading to my next system. That's why I was just flying and looking around. But no, we need to scan this planet first. Yeah, that's head look mode, so I can look around.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping.
Interesting.
Fuel scoping complete.
Someone's been here, no one's FSS'd.
Frameshift drive charging.
Push the wrong button. Can't get a good unexplored system, can I? fair enough. Honestly, I'm probably going to call it soon tonight, just because I started so late. So a bit of a short one tonight. I didn't realise I was actually as close to my objective as I was, but I still want to do some more exploration over the next couple of days.
System scan complete.
See if we can find anything good.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, it's 4 AM. Bleary eyed, and that's not a good way to play this game.
3, 2,
Mainly because you don't want to lose concentration on this bit. You want listen mode on the jump, on the arrival more specifically. That's where I need to be most careful. Someone's been here.
fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
To get one more undiscovered system under my belt
Frameshift drive
before
charging.
I call it though. No, we're on a legacy server. So before 2022, any discoveries on here that were made before 2022 will be ones that are on both servers. Any discoveries after 2022 will be only PlayStation players on this server. It used to be all shared, and then 2022 they split the servers up, console and PC.
Fuel scoping.
Stopped game development for console. So like if I find a system that's like got 3 Earth-like worlds and a couple of terraformable water world, like a really high value system, I could pop onto Reddit Elite Explorers and be like, hey, console player here, here's a couple of really high value targets that one of you could probably make use of on PC. Yes, but then also there's a fair there's a non-zero chance that someone else would have already been to anything I discover on PC. So, yeah.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Not getting much. So like, just to make the point, it's not actually like the discovery of the stars themselves. Secondary stars, yeah, but you can see all of the stars in the game on the galaxy map. No, it's it's like an Elder Scrolls. You know what I mean? It's just it's been going since I want to say 2017. Planets but no star on the Discovery, so that's old Discovery. 8 bodies. I'm willing to bet there's only 4 on the galaxy map. On the system map, yeah. Okay, so someone's come in here under old exploration. They've only got the high metal content worlds, I'm guessing. If we look at the system map, that's moving away. Yeah, they got the first 4, they didn't get the rest. Icy bodies and high metal content worlds, yeah. When you say driving back home, do you mean like you're on a bus, or you are driving and also typing in the chat at the same time? I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon.
System scan complete.
You'd think. No. 3. Just 3. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it.
Frame shift drive
Driving.
charging.
The old speech to text. Ah, fair enough. The old stationary car. Yeah, that'll do it. We had a few in a row that were undiscovered, and now we're just like back into
Scan complete.
everyone's been here.
Fuel scoping complete.
Alright, we'll make this my last jump, I think.
Frame shift drive charging.
Well, this one I'm currently doing. Yeah, there was some pain going on. It's getting worse by the minute as well, so that's fine. Undiscovered.
Fuel scoping.
Bodies, 2 stars.
Complete.
3 stars. 9 planets. shit, this is a 10 million system. Okay. 2, 3, 4 are all together. Okay. So all 3 of these are terraformable. Shit. Yeah, we can scan these planets, and then I'm gonna be calling it. Sorry, I'm deteriorating real fast. people viewing. I'm aiming this way, like away kind of from my location, because that star is between me and where I need to go. And the closer I fly to the star, the more it's going to slow me down. Kill the gill turtle, hell yeah. Star is having an impact. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Just go away from the planet. Alright folks, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I do have a football match to watch tomorrow night. I think I'm going with my friends again tomorrow night as well. So we'll do a Final Fantasy Day stream in the afternoon. And then some Elite in the evening again. Oh, yeah, sorry for the short one tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow with some more. For now I'm out, thanks for watching. Have a safe drive home, Jester, and bye for now.